Guys, welcome back to another video. I'm here with Simone, who you all remember, who treated some of my horses because you're an animal communicator, or I guess a psychic you could also say. I don't know if you ever preferred.
Yes, animal communicators, that's for me.
Yeah. And you tend to, I mean, you can communicate with a variety of animals, but you specialize in horses and helping riders kind of understand their horses better.
Yes.
And we had a lot of success in our last video, a lot of great comments. I know you got some positive feedback as well. And that's why I thought it would be really interesting today to try and connect with my new horse, Etro. I haven't had him so long. I won't get too far into it because I really want to get some feedback from you. It'll be nice. I think we can just walk down to his stable. He's just opposite Emporio, which you should remember from last time.
Curious.
Now, you always like to work with kind of asking the horse first if they would like to connect.
Yes, yeah.
And then once you kind of understand that they're willing, can you maybe guide us through a little bit the process of how you find that communication happens and how you experience the information?
So first, it's a two-way talk. So I need him as he needs me in the conversation. So I like to know if he's willing for this contact, and yes, he is.
Yeah.
So I tune in, so I open up my intuition a little bit further than normal, and so I sense what he is sensing. I hear some things, I see things, I get signs and everything. So it's a whole other thing, a whole other brain health than we talk right now. And yeah, so it's like puzzle pieces. Because that I get together and that I can give to the rider, and he fits it in.
I understand. And when you're connecting, and do you hear them, or is it more like you're seeing things and you're feeling things?
Yes, it is all this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a mix.
Yeah.
It's not only the voice. No. Some horses do have a real big voice. Yeah. In my head. It's a bit weird, but that is how it works.
They're louder.
Yeah, they're louder. And some horses are a little bit quiet or have a small voice.
I understand. And just for reference, so this is Emporio, who we did last time. Would you say he has a loud voice?
Yeah, he's a loud voice. He also recognized me in 1 second. He recognized. Yeah. And he's proud of himself, and he's also a bit like, you won't come from me. So,
jealous.
Little bit. Maybe. Not really. He's also a great guy. He's really a personality. But he likes the attention, so that's why he thought,
No, that's definitely true. So we've got the halter on him just so we can have a little bit of safety.
Yeah.
You never know with horses.
And also that he knows what to do. He otherwise doesn't know what to do with me and all this space and all this. He's more like a bit strict, has a strict routine earlier in the days, I think. Go a little bit closer and put some energy on him. That's what I also do while communicating. I also work energetically with him so that he can release some things. This is a horse who has to release a lot. He still doesn't know what he's really doing here, and a bit like, whoa, I don't understand everything, and a bit has a little bit more time needed to settle. Yes. And that's not because of you or the stables or everything, but from earlier days, from maybe his youth. I think they started a bit early with him, like at a young age. How old is he now?
So he's 6 now.
6, yeah.
And I don't know actually when they broke him in. So that
I think I have the idea that a little bit early. So like I get the feeling like he was a child and he has to do everything. Yeah. Like so. Yeah.
It could even be maybe that mentally he felt he wasn't ready because maybe he was the right age, but maybe mentally he still felt like a child.
Yeah, I agree. But a nice guy, very sweet, very sensitive, a little bit stress in the eyes, But I think within like a year or so that his eyes may be very different.
You look like someone who's looking to either make a website or run your website on a better platform. Then Squarespace is where you need to be. Squarespace offers hundreds of already made templates where you can go in, pick your favorite one, still customize everything you want. You don't need to have any coding knowledge. It's super user friendly. I run my shop on there. I've been running my website on Squarespace for almost 4 years now. I truly love the user experience. It's so easy to use on the go as well. You can make quick changes on your phone, whether it's updating stock levels, changing text, or changing the photos as well. If this sounds like what you're looking for, then do use my link, which is www.squarespace.com/MattHarnacke. In doing so, you receive 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain.
Yeah, I like to see this. I know I would release this and get them lighter and get more space in the brain for learning new things and connect with you. He finds it also a little bit different to really connect to a human. I think he never had really a human for himself like you have with him now, like you have with Emporio, like a bonding.
Yeah, I don't think he ever had that before.
No, I'm sure. And so he. At one point he didn't know what to do with that, and at the other point he wants it, really, he wants to be loved and have a connection, and is a really friendly horse, but need a little bit time to get used to that, to the bonding, to the connection, I think. Yeah. So I'm standing here, but I work with the energy is on right now. You can see it like that. Yeah. So he is releasing at his own times. Yeah. But I also think that the earlier riders were a bit strict and straight, and no space for whatever. So when there is space, he's going for like, oh, thank you. I'm going to search how this works, how this person works. So that is a bit. He's young. He's really a youngster. Yeah. Okay. He says go on. So he wants my hands right now. So I listen to him. It's not my idea where to put my hands, but he says me where to put it. Yeah, there's a little bit of sadness with him. I don't know exactly where it came from. Just like human, can't always say where it came from. But I am with that emotion right now with him, and that means that it is releasing at the same time. So when I feel the emotion, it is opening and releasing, and that is right now. And I see it as an onion with layers. So every time another layer. But he is very sensitive to the energy, and like I said before, I don't want my hands continue on him, but a little bit, give him a little bit space. And Emporio thinks, why are you there and not with me? Also for you. Well, what is he doing with him? So he's after. He's behind Jessie. That is the thing he also has in the stable. So I think this horse is, has been more in the stable than in the field. Yeah, no, that's definitely true. Yeah, but he started coming. I think the first time he was ever properly in the field was with us here. I think also he doesn't know what to do with that either. So. He is very sweet and really a good character, because we are in his house right now. He definitely sees this as his sacred space, something like that. And so that's good to remember sometimes, because we're standing here with the three of us. But because he is so honest and have a good character, he's okay with it. But that is how it works for him. His stable is really his a safe space also. No, so sometimes you can use that, right? Maybe I don't know how he is in the field, but maybe sometimes when they need the rest, okay, for this horse the stable is okay. So of course not all the time. Yeah, but that's quite good to know, because they do get used to their own. That is like a safety blanket. So for him, and I really had to push myself this summer, because there was days where he was just walking in the field, and I was like, I can understand. I was like, I should just put him in the stable, and I was like, okay, but if I do that, then if I keep giving him the safety blanket, then it's not going to work. And in the end, it
came good.
Oh, good,
But it
good.
definitely
Yeah,
was
it's
a
a process.
transitional
Yeah.
process. It wasn't just that he came here and he knew what a field was and all other horses around him. It did take a while for him to really be able to understand and settle into that as well. A couple of little questions that I had in mind. So I'll start from the basic ones from the beginning. So he had a different name before he came here, and I called him Etro.
Yeah.
Does he like that the name changed?
Look at him, yeah. Yeah, he says it's okay because I'm with you now, so he understands.
Okay.
It's a check also for me what he's saying. So he's understanding how it's working right now, how his life is right now. So yes, he's agreeing with the name.
Because before he was called Njordo, which was
a bit difficult, longer name I had thought. So how is it pronounced?
Njordo.
Oh,
yeah, which I heard also can mean different things, also negative things.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was like, that's why I was like, okay, we definitely need to change that.
No, a positive name is always good for the horses. A name is also energy, so I think it suits him that you have it changed. Yeah.
I'm curious because they always are in front of each other, Emporio and Etro. What kind of relationship does he have with Emporio?
A little bit like father and son, but not really because those are horses and stallions, but a little bit like Emporio knows everything and is a bit like, settle down, be a bit quiet, but also Emporio is a bit like, I am the king here, and not you, and he knows it and he goes with it.
He feels squished.
Yeah. Maybe in a few years it's different, I don't know. You must see, Emporio is used to your attention and to have a human for his own, and Etro hasn't have that before. So
that's something he's still getting
different.
Used to.
Your riding is very different than the rider before. So that's where he came up with. Doing difficult about this. He likes to ride, he likes to move, he likes to work, he likes the attention.
Does he feel like it's too much work what he's getting now?
No.
Too much intensity?
No.
Okay.
No.
We've tried obviously to do it well.
He's been ridden a bit more, how do you say it? More strict and a bit longer and a bit bigger, how do you say it? Intenser.
Yeah.
So I think that this horse did work for quite a long time. Yeah, not like, we start him with 4 or something, but I think really earlier, so that he is at that point experienced. Yeah, experienced. But a bit like, experience with the arena, experience with the stable, experience with that someone leads you and rides you, but for the other things he's not experienced with. So a field, a lot of different horses he's not experienced with. I think he stood in a closed stable also, where they could see each other like this. He is a little bit tired in his body. Also in his mind a little bit tired, and I think that's only because of the different countries and the whole movement, the journeys, everything. Yeah, I think also. Oh, Emporio.
Yeah, he's not a fan of some of the other horses.
Emporio likes his own space.
Yeah.
He likes his own space. Yeah, he's really the king in here. Okay. And he thinks that he is overreacting. It was like, what is he doing? Keep your rest, something like that. And Emporio is like, you have to let him know, something like that. So for me, it's fun to hear the horses together.
Yeah, because to reach out.
Yes, they do. Not all the time. Also a lot in senses, feelings, bodies, body language. But they have conversations, and it's very humorful, I think, to hear sometimes. Yeah. Okay, do you have another question for Etro? Or something you want to say, that is he sure about something? So.
Would he enjoy competing in the future? Is that something that he would find exciting and interesting?
Emporio is more the shower. from inside. Like, oh, nice that people look at me, nice to get the attention and something. But this one is also willing to work and willing to work together with you. So when you think it's nice and you have a nice feeling with it, then he's traveling with you. It's in the same team.
Does Emporio have any? Does he feel neglected now that he's here? Does he feel like I don't give him as much attention?
No, because you don't. I think you get. He gets the same attention. Emporio says he won't stay long, but I don't know if that's a wish or. So we see it in the future, but I don't know. Emporio's like, oh, he's.
There's no plans for Etro to go anywhere. So,
okay, good. Now, good to say that to Etro himself, because that makes him a little bit more insecure, maybe. But I don't know why he says it, but he says it, so I explain. I translate. Yes.
One question actually. Do either of them see themselves moving to another stable? Do they see that in the future there's like another stable coming?
No, I didn't get an answer from him, so maybe I better take a look by Emporio. Yeah, for some reason I think it's going to be your own stable or something. Yeah, that's what Emporio thinks. From yes, and then it's not about the other human, but it's us. So from your own stable, maybe at home or something. I don't know. But so
does he like that? Is that something?
Yes, he likes. I think there is no more to like for him than see you guys all around and the dogs and everything. He likes to get the attention.
What does Etro think of 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒍𝒐? Because I remember I asked you that with Emporio.
Okay, I didn't remember, but I don't remember, so I can take a look. What do you think?
What do you think?
He knows that you are his rider. He knows that. Yeah. He says something like, "But it's you and me, right? Not just me." And I said, "Yes. It's this is your human." Yeah. And he likes that very much, to have a human for himself. But then again, I ask, what do you think about 𝒋𝒐𝒍𝒐? No, he think both of you are, how do you say it, sweet guys, good guys, yeah. He is used to men who are very strict, and you are more communicating and on another level. So that's the difference for him. So he thinks you're nice. You're both. Yeah.
But he doesn't really know you yet, so that's probably also why he's got not too much to say about you. I remember Emporio had more to say.
Okay. But the clue is a horse can say things about a person in 1 second, because they read your whole energy. So they can a horse that I didn't know can say deep things about myself. So that's this way of communicating. Yeah. But this is the first answer what he gives. Yeah.
Does Etro see his forever home being with me?
Now that's a little bit difficult, because I got the idea from Emporio, so that's not the case, yes, of how it worked out. And Etro is also at this moment again a little bit insecure about what is going to happen and how is my life going, and he says, I don't know how long I am staying here. But as Simone, I said, I really don't know if this is maybe about a movement or getting another home with you. That's also can also be a case. Yeah. But he gives me the feeling that it might be happening, that he's moving through. I don't know.
He doesn't know.
No, I don't know how to explain this really. Yeah, it's not always a truth what I can say. It's more like I sense the feelings, and then when you ask me this question, I think he didn't know himself.
Yeah.
He didn't know it. He
But that's
didn't
also an answer.
Yes, that's also an answer. So we'll see in the future.
Yeah. And maybe to Emporio then, while he's so close, when does he see if there is going to be a move? Because that's news to me. But if he does see a move, when does he see that? When?
No, time is a difficult thing in reading. You know, there's always free will, and there is. Like a life that we have to live. So time is a difficult thing. But the first thing I picked up was 3 or 2 years.
Okay.
From
somewhat
Emporio.
soon. It's not like we're talking when I'm 50 or something. So we're talking about
3 or 2 years is what he gives as an answer.
Yeah. Okay. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye bye.
Bye.